Alright, what's up everybody? We are back again with another vlog. So, just got off work. Josh met me after work today. He was off today. But, Josh just met me at work, and we are headed over to Bandimere. My mom went to high school with these two people, and they're like best friends ever since high school. These two people, John and Laura, they're high school sweethearts, and he races top fuel dragsters, and they're in town. So I went last night to the test and tune portion of it, and right off the trailer, John broke the mile-per-hour record for top fuel dragsters at 259 miles an hour, so that was pretty cool. So tonight they have their first round of qualifying. I forget what the race is called, but it's for, oh man, I forget what it's called, but it's a big race this weekend. It's part of the series they're in. And so yeah, he's racing in that this weekend. He's leading the points for this season. It's actually a really long season. I didn't know how long it was. It actually starts in February, and then he was telling me I think it goes through October. So that's a really long season if you ask me. What I really want to talk about on the way there is I quit my job yesterday. I put my 2 weeks in. Yeah, I quit my job. So I'm not going to say who I work for because I want to keep that kind of discreet, out of respect for the company. Don't want to say anything bad about them, but I was working for a corporation, and this month actually makes it 3 years that I've been working with them, or working for them. They've treated me really well. The pay's been pretty good. The corporate life is just not for me. It's a sales job. As I'm leaving, I was the sales manager for a little over a year, and that's how I'm leaving the company, is as a sales manager. But I started there as just a sales consultant, worked my way up, yeah, senior consultant, and then sales manager. But I just, over the last year, I've realized that the corporate world's really not for me. There's, you know, I'm younger, so I want to see changes, and a lot of the upper management within corporate companies such as this one, I mean, this one's a good example, but a lot of corporate companies are like that, or are like this. It's really hard to change because you have this upper management that's in their 60s and 70s, which there's nothing wrong with that, but those people are really hard to change. They grew up in a different era, and they've seen things one way, and things have been successful the way that they do it, so they don't really want to adapt. But in sales, you got to adapt with your customer, and in today's world, the customer is way different than the customer 10 years ago, or than the customer will be in 5 years. You know, you've got to adapt to your customers, and you got to adapt to your employees as well. Not saying that they treated me wrong by any means. They did a lot of good things for me. I mean, a lot of good things. I can list off 10 or 20 things that they did good for me. But at the end of the day, I just wasn't happy. So I went to school for exercise science. That's what I went to college for. But when I got out of college, I just didn't really want to work at a gym or do anything that had to do with the gym. Mainly because all the gyms here are just big corporate gyms, and I didn't want to be a personal trainer making like $12 an hour, $15 an hour, you know. So my brother, he went to school for the same thing. He worked at a town club for about a year and then opened his own private training facility, and that's where I'm going. I'm going to Amarillo, Texas. So the secret is out there. The secret is out, Josh. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to Amarillo, Texas. I'm gonna work with my brother. I'm gonna work at his gym. He's opening up a huge facility next year, so when I go out there in 2 weeks, we're having the groundbreaking ceremony for the new gym, and it'll probably take about a year before the new one opens up. But I'm going to do personal training at the gym that they have right now, the smaller facility. I'm going to work on the media and marketing for the new one, try and help grow his clothing brand. Come on, dude, Jesus Christ. So I'm going to do that. I'm really excited. I'm sick of the 9 to 5, you know. My brother works way more fucking hours than I do. I mean, the dude probably works double the hours I do. But it doesn't feel like that because it's something that he loves to do. and it's constantly changing. Like every day is different. It's not, I mean, yeah, in sales every day is different also, but at the end of the day you have the same reports, the same dashboards, the same fucking spreadsheets to look at and submit, and and the people at the top are constantly just beating on you because, you know, bonuses. That's all it comes down to, is money. And I get it, it's a business, but you also got to keep your employees happy. But I don't think I would have ever been happy there, no matter how much money they gave me, because when I gave it my 2 weeks, I was about to get a raise and a promotion, actually, and I turned that down and actually put in my 2 weeks because I'm just not happy. I'm not going to make less money out in Amarillo, Texas, but I could make less money and I would still be happier because it's doing something that I want to do. I get to be around family. I get to be around friends down there. It's just a lot, you know, it's a lot funner. It's a lot more fun environment. So it's going to suck leaving Colorado for sure. I've got a lot of friends here. I mean, I've got a lot of friends here. A lot of good times. There's tons of stuff to do in Colorado, and then I'm going to the complete opposite, which is Amarillo. There's not much shit to do there. But I'm going to go there to work and save up some money, you know, pay off some debt that I have. Because everyone's got debt at this age, right? Maybe it's just me, I don't know. But pay off some debt. That's a pretty sweet Jeep. I like that. It's pretty clean. He needs to four-wheel it, though. It looks like it doesn't have any scratches on it. But yeah, go out there, make some money, have a good time, you know, grow the clothing brand with my brother, grow the gym, and see where that takes me, you know. My end goal is to, my number one end goal would be to go back to California, where I'm originally from. I would love to end up near the beach. I don't know. You can't beat the beach. I'm sorry. I don't snowboard anymore. I gave that up like a long time ago. So the mountains, like when it snows, they don't really do anything for me because I can't four-wheel. All the trails are shut off. And like I said, I don't snowboard anymore. So really when it's snowing, there ain't shit for me to do. So I'm not going to really miss that part. So like I said, my end goal is to get to California. That's the end goal. It's always been the end goal for me, is to get back to California, somewhere near the beach. And I know it's fucking ridiculously expensive out there, but just cruising down Pacific Coast Highway, like, man, you can't beat it. You can't beat California. Yeah, the traffic sucks. It's fucking horrible there, but I don't know. That would be the end goal. Also, I would like to come back to Colorado eventually too. So, but who knows? My brother's gym could expand. They could open up more gyms, and I could be running a gym in a different state. Who knows? Like, I have no idea where this is going to take me, but I'm 26 years old. I don't want to be stuck at a job where I want to fucking kill myself every day. Like, no joke. Some days I go to work and I'm like, God damn it, I can't wait to fucking go home. That dude just revved at me. Look at him sticking his foot out like he's riding a fucking dirt bike track. Chill out, bro. That's 50 cc's. Goddamn. But yeah, so I don't know where this is gonna take me, but I think it's the right step. My brother's been trying to get me out there for, I don't know, man, like fucking, it's gotta be 2 years. Him and Rachel have been trying to get me to go out there, but they want me to go on my terms. They haven't forced me. They've laid out the options. They've laid out what I could do. It's been there. I haven't done it. And I don't think I've been in the right mindset to do it. I kind of got stuck. This is the problem with corporate jobs, okay? They pay you enough money to where you start going out and buying things that make you think make you happy, and then you got to stay at that job because now you've got bills, and you've budgeted your bills around getting a certain paycheck every week or every other week, depending on how you're paid. And that's how they got me. That's how they get everybody there. And that's how you get people that stay there for 10, 15 years. Because if I wanted to leave that job and go do something else, I've got to have a certain amount of money lined up because I've built my bills around my paycheck, which is not financially smart at all. Damn, this fucker, dude had no helmet, neither did his girlfriend. Jesus. Savage. And people yell at me for not wearing a jacket. You got people out here not even wearing helmets. My goodness. But that's besides the point. Sorry. So yeah, that's how these corporate jobs get you. And like I said, they've treated me very well. I've gotten a raise or a I've gotten a raise or a promotion at least every 6 months. I mean, I've done really well there. I've flown across the country. I've trained people in other cities. They send me out to train to continue to educate me on the business and help me keep growing as a manager. So I learned a lot of good skills. I learned a lot of good people skills, a lot of good sales skills, management skills, and I can take those anywhere with me. And I'd like to think I did it at a pretty high level also. So for that, I'm grateful, but I don't know, that job was just fucking eating at me every day. I feel like it was taking the life out of me, and it's not because I was working a crazy amount of hours or they're making me pull double shifts or none of that. Like, I consistently worked like 40 to 45 hours, which is not bad at all, considering I was salary. And because some people work salary and they work you like a dog, which is totally fucked up and like against the fucking law, but people do it. But I consistently work like 40 to 45 hours max, and I was on salary, so it's not like I was losing money. Like I said, they treated me pretty well. It's just it's like this stress that you can't control it. It's like you're stressed out. Everyone gets stressed out at their job, but with this corporate company, it's like you're stressed out all the time, and you're just waiting for someone to fucking yell at you for doing something wrong or for not doing something better. And that's the hardest part about being a manager. I'm gonna eventually be a manager at the new gym. I don't know what, but manager or something. But I really want to stay, I think, on the media marketing side of things, because that stuff like really intrigues me. I love making videos. I love doing photography. I'm not saying I'm fucking good at it, but I love it, and I'll definitely put time into learning and educating myself to produce good content for the new gym and to grow the clothing brand. Like, I will definitely put the time in. Then obviously I'm gonna do some personal training also, because that's pretty good money, and I like training people. I like bettering people's lives. And then obviously my brother's been doing it for 3 years, so I just learned from him. And my brother and I, there's a lot of things where we're alike. We're both very hard workers, and we'll both go out of the way for people. As far as a business standpoint, I think we're both on the same page. Holla! So I'm pretty excited to work for my brother. I'm sure there'll be times where we don't get along because we don't see the same way, but at the end of the day, it's like, we're brothers, we squash it, and that's it. That's it. It's over. This ain't a corporate job, It's like, it's my brother's gym, so if I legit have a concern or I legit have an idea, he's gonna think about it, because he doesn't have, his bonus isn't riding on it. Like, he doesn't have 10 other managers' bonuses riding on this decision. It's him. He's the guy. So in that aspect, I'm not worried about it at all. I'm excited to go out there. I'm probably gonna live with him for like the first month or two. Oh, hey Josh, what's up? So I'm probably gonna live with him like the first month until I get everything situated, get a little bit of money saved up, and then find a place. Or we've talked about also just getting like one big party house, like I don't know, 5-bedroom house on a couple acres with a huge ass garage, because now there's gonna be tons of cars there. Because also our buddy Misa, if you haven't followed him yet, make sure you follow him. I'll link it in the description below, but he did the dope ass wrap on my brother's Hellcat, and so he's opened a wrapping shop down there. It's called Illustrious Auto Styling. He does some really cool stuff. His business is newer, but he does better wraps than people that have been doing it for 5 to 10 years. So yeah, he's only gonna get better, and he's gonna do some crazy shit, and it's definitely gonna be on the channel. So he's gonna be living with us too for like the first month, until like he gets situated too. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm really fucking excited to get out there. Josh is gonna be sad, obviously, because we're really good friends. He's ripping stickers off his helmet, and now he has like a big yellow spot on his helmet. Oh my god. But I'm gonna miss all my friends for sure. But Amarillo is only like 5.5 hours from Denver, so I'm gonna come up on the weekends, do some 4-wheeling trips, come see my buddies. Yeah, so I won't be that far. My buddies will come down, But I think it'll be a good thing for the channel, actually, because it's really hard for me. If you guys don't know, I only do weekly videos, if that. There's been like 1 or 2 times where I've put 2 videos in a week, but they were already previously made. Over the weekend, I just happened to upload them both during the same week. I don't know what Josh is looking at. What you looking at, bitch? And he could just Cena. You could just put me on the intercom if you want to say something, Josh. But yeah, so like I was saying, I think it's a good thing for the channel because I do. Yeah, because I do. I do weekly uploads, and now I can start uploading a lot more. And by the way, we broke 2,000 subscribers yesterday, which is freaking awesome. So shout out to all of you guys for subscribing. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, VanV39 for like up-to-date shit. But yeah, it's gonna be great for the channel because out there, you know, the hours are totally different, and so I have a lot more time to focus on the channel and just grow the channel and do more shit. Like, I could do a bunch of cool shit out here. It's just with the job and the hours I work, it's way too hard. By the time I get off, it's dark out, and then I only have the weekends, so I can only make videos at a certain time, you know. And you can't make videos when it's dark out because you got shitty ass quality. So I think it's gonna be great for the channel, great for you guys. Should help grow the channel. But at the end of the day, we're just gonna have fun, man. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. There's so much new stuff gonna come with it. I'm just gonna be a happier person. I try and be positive all the time. And this job, it pisses me off when it stresses me out because I really try and be positive all the fucking time. And when this job stresses me out, like brings me down, like puts a negative connotation in my head, I hate it, dude. I fucking hate it, man. It drives me nuts because I'm not that type of person. So my brother's a really positive person, man. Super motivational. I love it. So I think it's gonna be good, all around good. So we're gonna continue riding up 285, get out to Bandimere, watch some races, and make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. So I made it to Bandimere. I don't know how well you can hear me because there's no mic plugged in. Maybe they can't hear me at all, actually. We should have an external mic. I know, but it's in a case. So if you can't hear me, we're just going to show you around. Well, yeah, like I said, my mom's best friends from high school. He's racing tonight. They've already done 1 qualifier, so at least we'll get the 2nd qualifier on the video. And they're rebuilding everything right now. They rebuild the clutch every time. They change out the parachute, switch the tires. They switch the rods and rod bearings. And that's just assuming that the race goes as planned. That's assuming nothing breaks. That's just normal maintenance that they do. These dudes' slicks are bigger than my Jeep tires. It's embarrassing. I didn't get bigger Jeep tires. That Jeep sucks.
40s, bro.
But we're with Josh. It's Josh.
We rode our motorcycles.
We rode motorcycles here because we're cool. But yeah, he's gonna run shortly, so we didn't want to bother them too much because they got to rebuild a bunch of stuff before they get onto the track. You know, just throw some rod bearings in, no big deal.
Napa life.
Yeah, Napa life. So let's see what they do.
Actually, for being that old, or you know, 16 years.
Yeah,
100 years ago when I was a kid, I had a Nighthawk S, which is a Honda.
Oh yeah, that's what I rode for my motorcycle class, was a Nighthawk.
Really?
Yeah, like the little 250 Nighthawk.
Man, I love that bike. And when I wanted to buy my first condo.
What's his name? Jackson?
His name's John Lombardo.
So they're sponsored by Napa?
Mm-hmm.